All right, we good? What's up, everybody? This is SafeWord.
Bow, 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 bow.
We got a very special edition of SafeWord planned for you guys, but as always, you know what we are. So we are a platform for teaching, learning, and opening the eyes of our audience to the world of kink, BDSM, and relationships. So I am your host, Mr. Kane Marcos.
And I am your second host, Aurora Storm.
And you know who it is, your co-host, Miss Sasha Lyncher.
All right, in our last video, we came to you with our bubbly selves to say thank you for watching and supporting and loving us and, you know, all that good stuff. That's right, it is our 1-year anniversary. This is huge, okay? We have been bringing you solid, consistent content, educational, creative, beautiful faces for a year solid. That's huge. So we are here tonight just to, you know, have fun and stuff. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. The link to that video, our website, extra content, and how you reach out and vibe with us will be in the description box below.
And while you're here, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button for more educational content around kink, BDSM, and relationships.
All right. This is SafeWord. And here on SafeWord, we have a safe word of the day. We use this safe word to stop, halt, and completely put a pause on all topic of conversation. So SafeWord Crew, would we like to let everybody know what the safe word of the day is? If you're not sure, it's right here on the board. Ready? 1, a 2, a 3.
Anniversary.
Yeah.
We use Zoom here at SafeWord, and sometimes there are audio issues. So we are saying the safe word and no one stops and halts and pauses. Crew, what do we do so that everyone knows to shut up? Ready? 1, 2, 3. So throw up that hand signal if you are saying the safe word of the day, but make sure that you say the safe word of the day, which is anniversary, because it's our 1-year anniversary. So that everybody knows what the safe word is. Okay, real quick, before we get into hot topics, can we say hello to our ride or die? Someone that watches our videos, our lives, and supports us all the way around. Crew, let's say hello to the fan favorite. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Roy.
Hey, Roy. So yes, if you want a shout out, make sure that you watch it, you know, and say hello and comment and like and subscribe. Okay, Mr. Kane, do we have Sasha?
Topics.
Yes.
In my Vanna White outfit today. Okay, take it away.
All right, so we got a couple of hot topics today. Nothing too crazy, just some interesting stuff that I found. So they conducted a small study that found out that masturbation is actually good for your immune system.
Ooh.
So they did a little bit of research and found out that the body started to produce lymphocytes or white blood cells at a higher rate within 45 minutes of masturbating or post-orgasm. So it's good for a short time. It's not a penicillin. So I mean, if you need that quick half-hour boost, you know what to do.
Cure yourself from COVID. Masturbate today.
I wouldn't say it's a cure. You got to be careful with that. I wouldn't say it's a cure, but it could help prevent it for, you know, half an hour. But I wouldn't recommend using that throughout the rest of your day. I mean, all day long. Just hold on, I'll be right back.
No, not so much.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, depending on where you're at, that could get awkward.
Yeah, definitely could.
All right, so I got
That's
some.
got a pussy in her lap.
It is acting up.
I got some
I
cringeworthy news.
in my lap, y'all. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I got some cringeworthy news, and then we can, cut me off as usual. All right, so a man tore a suspensory ligament in his penis. So, in case you didn't know that was possible, yes, it is. You have ligaments and tendons running throughout your genitalia, and every now and again, due to rough sex or some kind of vigorous activity, you can separate, tear, rip, shred, or just ultimately destroy those ligaments that help you, just maintain that erection. So this guy sustained an injury during a rough sex, immediately went to the ER. So he didn't wait 2 days like, the guy with a lock on his junk.
Right.
He immediately went to the ER because I imagine he was in a fair amount of pain. And here, get this. So the doctors decided to let the ligament heal on its own. He came back after a year for a follow-up, and he was still having a hard time achieving or maintaining an erection. So they did a couple of MRIs and found out, oh shit, we probably should have done surgery immediately.
Yeah.
Because the ligament ended up having to be completely rebuilt and had to get some extra materials to help reattach the ligament to its where it's supposed to be. And the man's made a good recovery. Wouldn't say a full recovery. He's still going to have psychological issues for the rest of his life.
PTSD.
Yeah, for real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No more locked doors.
So yeah, up to a year later, the man was still having trouble, rising to the occasion. Went back to the doctor for a follow-up. They did a surgery to reattach the ligament, and it's doing a little bit better, I guess. I mean, he's made a recovery and he's back in the game. So good on him, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So next one, again, I'm killing dudes, just
Left
everything that they thought they knew about sex.
Oh God.
All right. So a 51-year-old Japanese man nearly masturbated himself to death. All right. So
How? Yeah. What?
So he had a subarachnoid hemorrhage, which is a type of stroke, and it's usually it's the least common stroke. It's not as common as like a regular stroke, but it's most commonly sustained from vigorous activity. So weightlifting, sex, and there's even been a report of it happening while somebody was having a bowel movement.
Wow.
So any kind of strain, stress, or pressure that you continually put on the brain, whether from pushing, pulling, overexerting yourself, can cause what's called an explosive aneurysm. And so it's where the blood in the brain starts seeping into the surrounding tissues. And that can happen from masturbating, that this gentleman so happened to find out for the rest of us. And, now we can make it kink news. To tell everybody that if you start getting a headache while you're doing that, you should probably slow down, stop, take a breather, maybe take a day.
Yeah.
Take a knee. Just stop.
Yeah. No.
All right. So, but they are kind of uncommon. So, I mean, it's not, it's not bound or guaranteed, but it is a possibility. So you might want to, you
might want to.
It's from one extreme to the next. Literally, it's like, okay, you could like boost your immune system, or you could die. So that's very like,
oh yeah. Well, so that's why I wouldn't recommend doing it every 45 minutes. I mean, you might not make it past the fourth or fifth go.
Masturbate with caution and
use your only take the recommended dose. Okay,
use your safe word with yourself.
It'll be wrong.
And I really feel like we have to put this out there just because, for insurance and liability purposes, and no way does SafeWord endorse using masturbation every 45 minutes as a way to boost your immune system.
No.
Nor is it a challenge. So don't go on a TikTok challenge saying like SafeWord said I couldn't masturbate more than 5 times a day. Watch this. Don't do that.
Die. Don't do it. Not in our name. SafeWord didn't tell you that.
Nope. You want to set a Guinness Book of World Record? That's on you. We have nothing to do with it.
I wonder if somebody tried to do that.
Yeah, some dude tried. He went like 80 times in a day and died.
Oh, okay. Well then.
Also in Japan, I think.
Okay.
But on that happy note, thank you. Happy anniversary. And that's it for Kink News.
Thank you, Kay. Woo!
I knew we were going to be having a ton of fun, so I just decided to, wet blanket rain cloud this bitch. So
I see that.
there we go.
A whole wet blanket on it. Okay.
Like to bring the pain and the rain. I heard that.
So everyone, I wanted to kick off the show tonight, letting everyone know that it is what crew? What's today? What's today? Come on, let me know.
1 year.
1 year. Kane's silent.
It's been a year. It's been a year. It's our anniversary. It's our anniversary. Yeah.
So yeah, SafeWord's been coming to you every week. We give you a video, we give you a live, and we've actually been giving extra lives on the Patreon. So become a member. But that's huge. We've been here consistently for an entire year. And we always bring you guys a ton of information, whether we're teaching you about kink, how to communicate, or how to connect to self. So tonight I figured we'd have a little bit of fun. It's our anniversary, right? We were going to continue playing the game Quest, but we are going to wait till next week, because when I watched Quest back from last week, it was really, really glitchy. And I've got a new powerhouse that I'm installing right now. So next week we'll come back with Quest, all right? And we'll figure it out and figure out what the SafeWord Crew is all about. Because
it was so fun. I can't wait to finish it.
Yes, I know. I'm really looking forward to finishing that. If you guys have not checked it out, it's by Cinema Talks. Spelled more like cinematics, but it's spelled like Cinema Talks.
That's how you remember it.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, if you haven't seen that or don't know what we're talking about, I'll put the link to that in the description box below so you guys can play it too. This gives you a little bit more time to play it and get your results, and then drop it in the comments below so that we can read it on next Friday's live. Okay, so we're gonna skip the quest tonight, but we are going to watch some of our old footage. Okay, we're gonna watch some of our old footage, and the goal tonight will be to not cringe. Okay, we're gonna see if, number one, we cannot cringe through it, and then number two, what we think about it now, maybe how we could have done it differently. If you don't like your face in it, looks like you're taking a poo. I mean, whatever it is, like, you're just gonna tell us what it is, okay? And so, crew, is there anything else that we would like to add to tonight before we get into looking at our old footage?
Yes. So we made a special tribute for our A1 since day one. We really love and appreciate all of your support, but we do have a special super fan. Every live, every video, every platform that we have available, we have just such a special person that we've grown a relationship with, because they're just amazing, and we love everyone who watched our show. But this is a tribute for our A1 since day one. So, Mr. Roy, this is for you.
Yep. So give me a second. Let me pull it up. Pull it up. All right. Make this nice and big for you.
Yeah, we like it big.
All right, Mr. Roy, this is for you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Hold up. Okay. Thank you, Miss Doctor, to keep me in line. Right. We have a hardcore fan.
Aurora, don't mute. It cuts it out on yours.
All right, Mr. Kane, do you have? My bad.
I'm actually excited about that.
Hey, Roy.
What up, Roy?
Hey, Roy. You rock with us every single live. A1 day one. Oh, A1 day one. Crew, can we say hi to favorite band. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Roy. You're my boy Blue. Couple of things. First of all, hey Roy, what's up? Hey Roy. Hey, you know what we got? You know what we didn't forget to say?
Huh.
Hi Roy.
Hi, Roy. Hey, Roy. Oh, can we give a great big hello to our little one band? 1, 2, 3. Hi,
What up, Roy?
What's up?
Hey Roy.
We just like to show love and appreciation for the people that rock with us hardcore. All right, Mr. Payne. All right. So, Roy, that was for you. Hey,
Hope you
Miss
enjoyed.
Sasha, take that mute off real quick.
Yo,
Yes.
I don't know if how well I'm gonna do with the rest of these videos, just because I was cringing
I don't
through
know.
the Hey Roy
I saw
tribute.
you.
So just so you know, Miss Sasha did the edit on that one, especially for you, Mr. Roy. So thank you for rocking with us, supporting us, throwing out shout outs, you know, DMing. You be all up in the crew. So you part of the crew. We figured we'd tribute you. All
we
right.
really appreciate you so much. And we really want you to know that from our mouths. We did a whole tribute. We love you, Roy. Really do.
Yes. Yes. And we will make sure that we put that up on our YouTube so that everybody else can appreciate Roy too.
Yes.
All right. So I know that we have a highlight reel as well. Yes. Oh, this is where we're getting into it. This is not going to be a very long live, but follow us over to our Patreon because then we'll get into more topics and discussions and all that kind of thing. But tonight we are going to watch some of our old footage and see if we cannot cringe.
I'm already cringing.
All right, I have released the screen share. Miss Sasha, if you want to share with the highlight reels.
Let's not.
It may be a little glitchy, guys, but here we go. We ready?
Yes.
Hey, I'm cringing already. Can I go home?
Duh.
Oh, yeah, that's glitchy. Oh, Lord. Hey, the volume is down on your end. Can you turn the volume up at all?
It's all the way up.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I can watch this without volume. I don't need to hear me.
Yeah.
This is from our very first video of what is kink. Remy with the expressions. Oh, goodness. Zoom in on that face. That's okay. I'm cute though. Like, that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm cute though.
This is just like a whole tribute video of my worst pauses.
Why you say that?
There's Miss Phoenix Gray, no longer on the show. Oh gosh, that was a bad boss. Bye-bye. Oh yes. Yes,
No.
puppy dog look.
No.
Yes.
So what do we think of that, y'all? That was our very first video.
I honestly think for a very first video, that was pretty good. I mean, we honestly at that point in time are throwing it together, trying to figure it out. So yeah, I mean, I think that we did okay for like our first video drop ever. Like I've seen worse.
Yeah.
That guy in the red, man, just masses it up.
We can't tell because you're blending in.
Like, why is he on there?
Shut up. Okay, are we ready for the second one?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
God. Oh. Are you serious right now? See, I know what all these say because I spent hours editing this.
This is why I don't rewatch me back. Like, nah.
Yes, and this is where the hair flip started. This is where the hair flip around the world started, right here, right here. Yes. I love it. It's like a whole video of Kane. Give us some kind of commentary there, Kane. What you thinking?
Oh, pop it.
This is why we don't have more than 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, stop. Can you play without a safe word?
You just talked about that.
Right.
You say bananas?
Yum, 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 yum. Oh,
Oh
good.
God.
Okay. All right.
What do we think?
What are safe words?
Yeah.
I honestly think that that's when we started kind of coming out of our shell a little bit, and we're able to kind of slip into like our characters on set, you know. So I
Mhm.
think that one was a lot better than our first one. But yeah, where we're at now, it's completely different.
Yes. Yes, it is. I will agree. Mhm.
It's
What do you
really
think?
cool to see how like everybody evolved and got better and everything. That guy in the red just stayed stagnant, but everybody else did really good, adapting and getting better, except for Kane. But
Oh God,
I
shut
really
up.
appreciate how everybody really grew with this experience.
Kane, just so you know, you got Rookie of the Year, sir.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Give it up for Rookie of the Year. Woo!
Roy says, we're going to show a whole video of the time Sasha snorted. It would be a 2-hour video. And he said, Aurora, you look beautiful, not just cute. And then he goes, Kane, this is why I never watch myself preach.
The truth has been spoken.
Right. And I'm gonna need you to not come for me, Roy. You normally give
It
me
is known.
compliments.
She's the one who edited the video
got
for
I
you.
know, right? You better be nice to Miss Sasha. She made it
Right.
for your ass.
I look for every time we said your name, sir. I'm over here looking for your name. How dare you, sir? But we may have that coming soon. So,
I know, right? I'm like, ooh, that actually sounds interesting.
let me put that one in my bro. Mhm. Okay.
I'm
Are
actually
we ready?
curious if it would be about 2 hours. Like, it's easily at least 20 minutes.
Well, between the two of you, I mean.
Okay, 20 minutes and some change. You don't catch me very often.
We catch you, we just don't say nothing because we're paying attention to mine more. It's easier to make fun of me. Okay.
I make sure I do it when the mic's not on me.
You probably go back
Right.
here. Whatever. Anyways.
It's okay. We got a whole snort fest with his ass on it.
Yes. I think we already have a video on our Patreon called Snort Fest.
Yes.
So
We
go
really
watch it
shouldn't.
if you want to see. All right. Are we ready for the next one?
We are.
I'm
Let's do
good.
this. Yeah, let's do this.
Let's
Like
go.
do tap out rules apply?
Mm-mm. Oh, this is Kane's solo event right here. Negotiations.
Kane be acting like he don't like watching himself, but he's like damn near in all like videos as the star.
Yep. Oh, yes. He played Devils at the Crossroads. So if you haven't seen this one, y'all need to go check that out. I'll drop all the links to all these videos in the description box below so you guys have them. Because this one was good.
They don't need them.
I think Kane is cringing.
I'm cringing hard. This is worse than like when you remember when you did something when you were like a teenager and it makes you shudder.
The thought.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's close up. No.
Miss Aurora, 20 pounds heavier. Oh, goodness. In the corset. Girl. Ooh.
Oh, they got in here
Such
twice.
a series
Yeah.
of bad
I
pauses.
know. That's a series of let's not watch me walk again. Oh God, get
My bad. That one got in there twice. It was so good it got in there twice.
That's okay. That's okay. Then boobies was popping.
They was. I was trying to be polite and not say nothing. When I was
They're
watching
saying
this
20
back,
pounds
I was
lighter.
literally scared with this voice. I was like,
That voice, honestly, if you guys go back and watch that voice, the troll is me. I do voices. I do impressions on my spare time, you know.
Remy looking like he's the extra from Insane Clown Posse.
Right? Or like Sub-Zero or something. I was
Yeah.
like, finish him.
It totally like scared me. I'm like, stop looking at me.
He did so good on this part though. Like
He did.
He did good on this.
So what do we think about negotiations?
We should remove that from YouTube.
No, we can't. What do you mean? What do you mean?
That honestly is one of my favorite videos. Like I love the intro. I love the walking through. I mean, like all of it. The only piece that I didn't really like was the second half of that video, which is where we talk about negotiations and we're trying to make ourselves look like we're in a meeting conference room. That just was not a good idea. And it did not read well. But the beginning is awesome.
It was a good video. I think that was like one of the first videos that I watched before I joined, I think.
Yeah. I liked that one because we kind of did it like a short film, you know, it told a story. There were characters. It was very like, I think you follow it all the way through, you know, and where it falls off is where we give the information. So we've kind of learned from that, I think, and learned to shorten our information pieces and make them a little bit more natural instead of like, here is the information.
Right. It goes from acting into, and we're going to tell you stuff now.
Yep. Exactly.
Here comes the stuff.
Here comes the stuff. It's boring. Just shut it off after the beginning.
Well, it's good. I thought it was good because that was one of the first pieces of content that I saw that was like, yep, I'm on. Let's go. What are we doing? What are we doing?
That's awesome because that was my little directorial debut.
You did good. You did amazing. All right. Are we ready for what's to come?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Let's see it.
Kane, stop cringing. I hear you talking through your cringe. Unhinge your jaw a little bit.
I'm trying. I'm trying so hard.
Oh, fuck this. All right.
I just keep looking at the timer at the bottom and like, man, we're not even halfway through.
Okay, we have 5 more. This is like a little bit under the halfway point.
I'm enjoying this. Just ignore him. I'm enjoying this.
You guys like it? I tried. Okay.
Oh no, it's good. It's great editing work. It's just that, dude.
Shut up, bro. You're making here. I need you to stop like denouncing your title, please, sir. Please, just accept the trophy, accept the compliment, sir. Yeah, because you won't get
Like
this
one and done is cool. Having to rewatch it is just like, oh no.
I see. I had to rewatch them so y'all can. So yeah, watch yourself.
This is how you get better. So you look at this, you cringe, and you go, "Oh no, I don't want to do that again." So you don't bring it to the next video. See how that works?
Right? Exactly. All right. We ready for what's to come?
Yes. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Oh yes, SafeWord Evening News. This was our table of contents for season 1. Oh my goodness. I have so much to say about the Barack Obama impression on this one and how long it took me to edit.
All the cuts.
All the cuts. But I have to
And
say,
like, what newscaster wears a beanie?
right? I know he came with a beanie.
I loved your hair in this one.
My fro hawk. Yeah, it was pretty good green screen work. That was my first attempt at green screen work.
You did a dope job.
Yeah, it looks really awesome.
Okay, now I love this piece simply and purely for the background work. That is all graphic artistry done by me. I busted
You
my
did good.
I busted my butt with that. And that catch is everything.
It's everything.
Yes, you guys need to go watch that because that edit was like everything. That catch. And Kane did such a good job. Just
Locker room.
He was our sportscaster.
What do we think, y'all?
That honestly is like one of my favorite ones. So much so that pay attention because we've got another table of contents coming out. We got another newscast green screen work coming out. But Mr. Kane, what did you think about that one?
I liked it. It was really good. Man, it's really cool to see, like I said earlier, just seeing the progression, how much better we've come, like how far we've come and how much better we've gotten over time. And your guys' editing has become just phenomenal. Everything that you guys do when you guys are working at it, it shows that you guys have come a long way from the simple edits to the more complex things and to what you guys are doing now, which is making a whole montage video. So you girls are really killing it with this.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. You do amazing work too.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
If you don't
You
know,
came a long way, dude, and this is not something that's in your wheelhouse.
yes.
So I know me and Miss Aurora definitely relish in like your growth and your progression as well. Yeah. So
yeah,
kudos.
he is learning to let go,
Mhm.
release, and just let himself be on the camera and act it out. But
Yeah.
for real, like no joke, Kane is really, really good at getting a script, and like there can be 2 pages that he has to memorize, and he memorizes it in like 30 minutes. He puts me to shame. I've been acting for a very long time.
Me
and
too.
This man can read a script and in 30 minutes have the entire thing memorized. Like no
Inflection,
cuts,
tone, everything.
yeah. It's quite amazing to watch this man work. And if you
Right.
don't know, this is a very big team effort, SafeWord is. So I do a lot of the editing for the main videos. Miss Sasha has started taking on the editing for the behind the scenes and things that you see on Patreon, and also some of our hot girl pop-ups. And Mr. Kane is our script writer. He does a lot of the script writing. He is an amazing writer. We're waiting for him to write a book because
Yes.
he's got some talents there. But it's all a big team effort, and I think we all do a really good job. I could not do this show without you guys, without my team. So
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you either. You are an amazing leader. Just so you know, this idea was amazing. This is something the world needs. This is something that people need. And yeah, you do an amazing job too. Like, I don't ever want you to discredit yourself. The show is amazing and doing amazing things for people. And there's so much more in store. So
Yeah.
thank you, Miss Aurora, for bringing your baby to life for the world.
welcome. You're welcome. I'm just glad everybody's here to be a part of it and watch us, and hopefully we're not cringing too hard. All right, are we ready for this next part? You ready, Ken? You ready to cringe?
Why are people entertaining? Let's go.
Oh, this is recent. Okay. I love this part though, because this is what I threw freaking Remy's beatbox back in there. Because I was like, oh, ain't nobody paying attention. What? Ooh. So yes, we will definitely put this one up on the YouTube as well, so you guys can see it with volume and hear it and all that. New host of SafeWord. Who's the new co-host? Who is she? Oh goodness, she's on yellow. She's on yellow. Oh damn!
Put my entrance in
Yellow
here.
to the screen. Woo! Look at that golden girl. Oh my goodness. Miss Sasha's half that person now. She's half that person now.
Okay, so what did you guys think about me joining the show? Because I know I came in the middle of the season. Like, I know I was new and unsure of the concept. So how did you guys take me joining the SafeWord Crew?
I was like gonna let Kane answer first. He's whistling.
Oh, see, y'all was quiet. I can't stand y'all.
No,
Get y'all.
I personally was grateful. I did not know Miss Sasha personally, like in person, before this. Okay, we were Instagram friends, and she looked like she had her shit together. So here I was needing another co-host, and the guys are looking at me like, go find a girl. We go, well, go find a girl. Oh, okay, I'll just go find a, oh, okay. So, you know, I showed some pictures to my crew, to Remy and Kane, and they were like, okay. And I was like, I want to ask her, but I think she's going to tell me no. Like, she's got shit going on. Like, I don't think she's going to say yes. And I'm just going to give the story right here, right now. They were like, yo, just call her, just figure it out. Just call. So I text messaged her. I said, hey, I slid in the DMs. I was like, hey, I got something to talk to you about, work. Yo, can you throw me your number so I can explain it? And normally I'm used to, especially when I recruited everybody for this show, having to give a real honest breakdown and just be like, okay, look, this is what we do, blah, blah, blah. I got into, I have a show. It's called SafeWord. Yep. Okay. Yep. I'm like, okay, do you want to hear what it's about? It's about, no, okay. Yep. And I'm like, well, but okay, we talk about sex. Yeah. Okay. I'm on board. Yep. And I'm like, and kink and yep. I'm going to do it. Yep. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah. I couldn't even get all the words out. She was just like, yes. Hand it to me. Give it to me. Yes.
Honestly, I was praying for an opportunity like that. Like, I had been doing modeling for so long, doing journalism for so long, hosting events and stuff like that. And it becomes super hard as a creative to find a collective. And I was really, really trying to manifest my dreams. And as I was asking, this word slid into DMs. Yes.
You know,
so,
DMs,
yeah. So I appreciate the extension of the opportunity to be a part of the SafeWord Crew.
Mr. Kane, what did you really think? Let's stop the mean whistles in the background. You know, that's your sister from another mister. So come on.
No, honestly, so a lot of people have been asking, and everybody was wondering, you know, what happened in the beginning? Why did the crew change? Why did we make a cast change? Everything like that. And, you know, the really quick and easy short answer is, you know, we do this every week. It's a little bit of a demanding schedule, but when you're about it and you're all in, you kind of find ways to make time to, you know, make this work. And unfortunately, you know, Miss Phoenix Gray ended up not really working out because there was a lot of other things going on aside from SafeWord, and she just didn't have the time. So we ended up, you know, graciously parting ways, you know, wishing her all the best in everything that she was doing and pursuing her goals. So we had to open up the position. And when we found Miss Sasha Lencher, it was almost like an answer to a prayer. I mean, we were really looking for somebody who would be with it, who would be motivated by it, who was accepting of everything that we were trying to put out there. We discussed the vision, where we see SafeWord going, and she was just all about it from the door. Just, you were so happy, so adamant, so excited just for the opportunity that it's been a pleasure to work with you throughout this entire time, because you were so happy to join a crew that was, you know, doing the things that we do. And we couldn't be any more happy just having you on board and being able to share this journey with you. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being a part of us crazy ass family. And it's been really fun getting to know each other, you know, just throughout every live. I mean, you've seen when we hung out, we've met in Vegas one time, and you came out to AZ one time over the course of a year. And that's about the only face-to-face that we've really had outside of, hey, the meetings, talking about, you know, throwing ideas around, coming up with concepts, discussing edits, videos, clips, things that we can post, new ways to reach out to, you know, different social media platforms. And you've just been so on top of everything, just been so goal oriented with making sure that you are doing everything you can to support the vision of SafeWord. So we are so grateful, so thankful, and so happy to have you here.
Yes, it couldn't have been said better. That's why I was like,
thank you, Kane. Thank you guys. That means a lot. Like, yeah, this was like something I thought was going to be a passion project, and it turns into like a whole job. And I totally appreciated the opportunity. It's been amazing, and I'm excited for this year and what we got going on in the pipelines.
Yes, we've got some big things coming. You got to be a part of Patreon to find out what that is, though. We are going to be dropping that information very soon. Real quick, I want to read some comments before we jump into the next video. Okay, so Roy said, Kane, it don't matter how much you suck up, you still got to watch the videos. And then he goes, the world. Okay, now I want you guys to hear this. The world. This is something I needed. And he put a bunch of laugh faces, right? And he said, I love having you guys in my life. Your lives are so much fun.
Aw, thank you, Roy.
We love you, Roy. We love you, Roy. We really do.
Yes.
Aw. One of
All
the
right.
main reasons
Sappy
why
mother.
we here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Let's this is called the Asylum. Now, this one, before you press play on this one took us months, like what, 2-3 months to complete. This was a beast of a video.
It's a feature film.
Yeah, it's literally a feature film, a short film. And it was really my first attempt at a short film, directing, writing, the whole nine. And then just to edit this and get the footage, and yeah, it was a beast. So much so that I had to separate it into part 1, part 2, and then I released it all together just in case you didn't want to have to go through 2 videos. But it's long. It's long.
I made it short and sweet. I did.
All right,
So,
let's take a look at this one.
You mean it's not the last 3 minutes?
No,
No, it's not. So let's dive into the Asylum.
Or we don't.
Yeah, just shush.
It's cool. It's a car driving. It ain't me.
No, it's just crazy Aurora locked up in a freaking insane asylum. So we like to take, the stereotypes that run with BDSM, like we're crazy and we need to be locked up in an insane asylum and all that, all that. So we have to, take a little play on our stereotypes and take it the other direction. Show you that we're not crazy.
And we show you all we're not crazy by acting crazy.
Right? We show you.
Oh, God.
Perfect segue.
Yes! Electrocution. Okay, now I love this part. I honestly love this part. Remy did such a good job. That man showed up early to his actual job and broke into hallways and people's offices and stuff so that he could make himself look like he was crazy at this insane asylum. And this is what sold it, was the hallway walk, And I love this piece because I fast forwarded it, and so it sounds like he's crazy. He's all, oh yes, the crazy witch. This is how Miss Aurora went crazy. She's jacking around with spells, That's all she wrote. Oh God. Oh God. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my crew had a hard time watching that piece back because everybody said you looked actually crazy.
This video was so scared to rewatch.
Editing at 11 at night. Like, what am I doing with my life?
Right.
I need to watch cartoons before I go to bed.
But I love this exchange here between you and Remy. I make it look like you guys are in the same room or we're working off of each other, and we're not. We're in different states. Okay. And this man, I think he tapped into his PTSD for this, because right at the end, if you listen to how he says, I just can't, just leave me alone. Like it's jarring. Like you can feel it. So.
Yeah, everybody definitely tapped into their best for that.
Yes. I told everybody, I said, bring your crazy. But yeah, you definitely need to see Miss Sasha.
We did. Yeah. We brought it. We sure did.
You definitely need to see Miss Sasha on that Asylum piece, because she did a really good job telling the whole story. Now, we all had our respective pieces with Asylum, right? And we all had, a way that we were going to play it. And then Miss Sasha hit it out the goddamn ballpark with walking up the stairs in a dress, recording her shoe as she's walking in the door, walking down the hallway. She gave us an entire storyline with her 3 minutes of footage. And so when she sent in her footage, everybody redid theirs. They were like, nope, no. She brought it. No, I gotta bring it harder. Nope.
So like I really directed my piece so it hit home. Like I'm a movie buff. I really am. So once you gave us the vision for it, I was like, oh, let's go. I'm about to be crazy. Yes, thank you. A role meant for me. Thank you.
Was that the whole thing?
That was it.
All right.
Thanks for watching, y'all.
You want to stop sharing? So that we
how do I do it?
Just go to the put the top. It should say you're sharing, and then it should say stop and play.
There we go.
There we go. All right. So
did you guys like that?
Oh, that was awesome. The cringe was so hard.
That was so good. We got to get Kane to watch more of those because that is just amazing watching him cringe. I could watch myself back and go, oh yeah, I could have done better. Like on some of those, like, what's a safe word? Like I hated the way I delivered that one. So I was really glad that none of that footage made it in this little cut here.
I tried to get like the best pieces of the season. And
that's what you pulled for me?
Shut up. Those were the highest viewed episodes that we had. So we wanted to bring you guys the best of our best to highlight last year. So I am glad you guys liked it and didn't cringe too hard because the show is amazing and the growth has been super progressive. So yeah, round of applause.
Hey, round of applause. I think that we have done really good as a crew. We have come up in our editing skills. We've come up in our acting skills. We've come up in writing, all of it. We've shortened a lot of the videos so it's not so long so people can, the new generation that likes to just click through gets their click through. So I do a lot of little short, quick videos. And then, we will have some longer ones this season. Be staying tuned because we have another green screen work piece. We actually have a couple coming up. Oh my God. And they're good. They're freaking good. So most definitely, please make sure that you're paying attention, watching. Roy, let's see. He said, lol, tonight I feel like a Sour Patch Kid. First I'm sour and then I'm sweet. And he put a bunch of laughing faces and he said, Asylum was a seeing into the future of Aurora after dealing with me, Kane, and Remy afterwards. Just straight crazy. Yes, pretty much. I mean, I just tapped into what, the boys give me here. And then, it turns into this.
It was good. There was nothing cringy at all, really. No. Like, especially me watching back some of the stuff that I wasn't a part of the crew for. Mm-hmm. Everything has been super progressive. Like, the delivery has been great and stuff like that. So there's not much to cringe about, guys.
I know. We're coming up in the world. Oh, goodness. All right. With that, we are going to head over to Patreon and we are going to talk about what we see for the safe word future. So if you want to listen in on that, learn how to manifest, find out what we see for each person within safe word, where we think safe word's going and headed. Hey, you might get that information we're talking about. Head on over to our Patreon. But Mr. Kane, would you like to take us out? Because that is it for our show tonight. Woohoo!
Woohoo. Well, once again, happy anniversary, SafeWord Crew. Thank you so much for everybody's support, everybody that's been a part of this, everybody that's put work into this. You guys know that we couldn't do this without you, even though we do it for you. So with that being said, that's it for us on YouTube tonight. Head over to the Patreon where, like Miss Aurora said, we're going to be talking about the future of safe words. So if you'd like to know where we're planning on heading, where we're driving this gravy boat on biscuit wheels, tune into the Patreon and we'll tell you all about it. All right. So for now, though, have a good night. Have a good weekend. If you're planning on getting to a play scene, remember your safe word. And as always, stay kinky.